Sunday evening, Glock hit 6. DC Wolf grabbed the mic, spit them Auburn tricks. War Eagle chant echo through the mix. On that YouTube channel, Gov Sports, get your fix. Huddle up, game day replays. Highlights on deck, watch some Tigers amaze. From the field to the court, stories that blaze. DC Wolf's got the scoop, so tune in, press play. Huddle up, game day replays. Highlights on deck, watch some Tigers amaze. From the field to the court, stories that blaze. DC Wolf's got the scoop, so tune in, press play. Auburn Addicts, every move, every play. DC Wolf got the news, best believe what he say. Sunday evening 6, catch the live display. War Eagle in the house, show him the way. Recaps and stats, breakdown so neat. From the fans in the stands to the players in cleats. Orange and blue, we never face defeat. Sunday night swag can't be beat. DC Wolf, he the GOAT, no debate. All the big plays, he on tape. From Toomer's Corner to Jordan Harrier Gate. Auburn reigns supreme, checkmate. Got the interviews, got the insider's view. When it's Sunday at 6, Wolf's gon' come through. For the fans and the fam, it's a Bama coup. Smashing that subscribe, Wolf's crew grew. Smashing that subscribe, Wolf's crew grew.
Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen, we are in here. We are in the house. Auburn News Today, baby. DC Wolf, Nick Frazier, Bubba, and the old man. Bubba from the old man. I don't know if Bubba and the old man are going to be on the show today. I know Bubba is in the car coming back from eating. I'm going to put all his business out in front of the world. He went to Cracker the Barrel today, y'all. He got chicken tenders. Just putting the man business out there. And I know he's riding in the car. So I want to know, Bubba, who is driving you? Because I know Bubba don't drive like that.
Oh, yeah. Bubba don't drive. Bubba technically can't drive. Well, I can drive, just not legally.
Bubba, you ain't got a driver's license?
Do what?
You don't have a driver's license?
Hell no. I got to pay a fine first.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Hey, man, y'all hit the like, subscribe button, man. Hit the super chat to help Bubba pay his fine so he can drive. How about that, man? Let's try to raise some money to help Bubba pay his fine today so he can drive. Wolf got 20 on it, Bubba. I got 20 on it, baby. I got 20 on it, Bubba. I got 20 on your fine. So today when you come, it's going to be the whole show. This is a raise money for Bubba show so he can get his license, man. Bubba, you can't. Okay, Bubba. Okay, this is an Auburn show, but we got to handle family business first, man. We got to handle family business first. We got to get this fine on Bubba record so Bubba can get his driver's license because the honey's all lined up waiting to go on dates, Bubba. You can't, you know what I'm saying, Bubba?
Yeah,
so Uber to the dates, baby.
They can drive. I'll just give them gas money.
That's what I'm talking about, Bubba. Bubba say dates. Give them gas money. That's right. You know, I didn't even think of it from that angle, man. You know what I'm saying? But, you know. Sorry, Bubba. I forgot, you know what I'm saying? You got game right there on 10. They can drive, and I'll just give them gas, man. That's what I'm talking about. We in the house today. Nick Frazier, man. Water Cooler Talk Sports, man. Nick is worldwide, world renowned, man. Soon to be on the Paul Finebaum show. He's on the Up Tempo podcast on Sunday mornings. Nick, what's going on, man? I'm excited because I'm always excited. Except when we're losing.
I feel good, man. I feel good. I mean,
what's up, man?
It is. I'm here, man. We getting close.
We're here.
We getting close.
Getting close, baby.
We like
yes,
what are we? 26 days away? 26
yes,
days away, something like that.
Less than that, man, for just college football heads because you know we have week 0. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna be a little closer. You know what I'm saying? So that is great, man. Bubba, what are you most looking forward to? And this is just a random question, man. What thing are you going to be really looking and focusing in on this Bella and Auburn game, man? What are you going to be focusing in, Bubba? Talk to me, man.
I want to see how Durkin adjusts his strategy to face this air raid style offense, this 11-10 personnel heavy offense. Is he going to try and live in cover 3? That's what he did a few years ago at Texas A&M. He got torched against Miami. So how is he going to adjust to that? Is he going to stick and then play middle field close looks, cover 1, cover 3? Or is he going to adjust and show more 2 high looks? Is he going to run a little bit of non-traditional Tampa? Is he going to play a little cover 2 quarters? How is he going to approach it? I just want to see how Durkin's going to approach it.
What about you, Nick? This is just kind of off the cuff question I just thought of. You know, what are you, when you look at that game, what are you most looking forward to? And just to kind of, from a football lens, from a football player lens, analyst lens, what are you looking forward to seeing and analyzing in this first game, man?
More than likely, I think I have a grasp on what the roster is going to be, what the talent potentially is going to be. I'm more looking at the administrative and the coaching part of it.
Okay, that's good.
I'm looking at how, like, is there a change in, like, are we seeing a difference in how plays are being called now that you have your full set of characters? You know, there is no compromise in one area. There shouldn't be a compromise on offense. There shouldn't be a compromise on defense. Should not be a compromise on special teams. So I'm looking to see how plays are called. How is there any intentionality in things being done, or if we start seeing some more of the same from last year?
Please don't.
So that's what I'm interested in seeing when we get to play calling. So basically play calling, seeing how intentional play calling, seeing if Hugh Freeze on the offensive side of the ball is playing checkers or chess. Is what I want.
Okay, that's what's up, man. I mean, that's good takes from both of y'all, man. I'm gonna be looking for the same thing: game management, situational play calling, and then I'm looking at the linebacker room, man. I'm looking at to see how we progress with the linebackers, because in my opinion, and we'll get to the linebackers because we're gonna kind of visit that room. In my opinion, that is the most important room for progression for this season that I'm looking forward to. Just my opinion. We're going to get to the linebackers, but first, man, let's get to the comments, man. Huggy Beard is in the comments, man. Less than 20 minutes to go. We finna turn up around this joint. You know what it is, Huggy, man. You know, Auburn football, man, turned up, man. Can I keep the same energy? We will see, man. You know, we start losing, DC gonna be on here like just, man, looking for hope. So I hope that's not it. Big Nasty in the house. DC breaking news from training camp. Jackson Arnold is not ready. Wait a minute, Big Nasty. And I want to ask y'all that, Nick. Keep this question in mind. Let me ask y'all this. Hugh Freeze said that he talked about anticipation, right? And then he talked about the quarterbacks not taking what they are given. You know what I'm saying? And he also saying talked about the quarterbacks not forcing something. Okay, from hearing those two things, I'm gonna catch the comment up. I want you and Bubba to kind of chime in on with him saying that they don't need to be, in other words, too aggressive, I guess, or, you know, take what did y'all gather from the number one, take what they give you and not forcing. That's what he said. Not forcing things. So let me catch this up right quick. He said Jackson, I'm not ready, man. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it, man. It's, you know what I'm saying, fall camp, man. We just getting started. So I wouldn't expect him to be ready for game one. Big Nasty. Well, ain't nothing good, Huggy. We just chilling, man. He said Nick was shining this morning. Shout out to my dog. Okay, Nick. Yes, sir. I watched that with him and Dustin, man. Very informative, man. Tune in at 9 for Up Tempo Podcast, man. Yeah, that's right. Bubba in this joint, man. The man, the myth, the legend, man. The man who have people picking him up to take him on dates. That's what I'm talking about, man. You know, ain't nothing happening, man. I'm just happy to be here with a guy like Bubba, man, with his level of coolness, and I just can't even put it in the words.
Bubba.
I'm just there, man. Y'all hit the like button. Yeah, the like police, which is Huggy Beard, you know, the Rooster Mac himself. You know, y'all tune in to Rooster Mac, his channel, man. Also, man, Huggy Beard himself and Bubba Hyde on Facebook, man. What's up, Tight Sports? Why people telling me that Jackson Arnold is playing like Arnold Jackson? Say it ain't so. You remember Arnold Jackson from Different Strokes, you know what I'm saying? What you talking about, Willis? Nick out here putting in hours. Yes, he is, man. Yes, he is, man. Yes, he is. Tim the Tool Man is that man. All right, man. Y'all tell me. What did y'all take from that when Hugh Freeze said about this Saturday's practice and about, you know, practice so far this year? That the quarterbacks may be forcing, and then in the same breath he did say talk about anticipation. Jackson Arnold talked about anticipation. So what do y'all think about that?
I just want to make sure I'm clarifying. Are you saying he's saying the quarterbacks are forcing?
Yes. Yes. He said in the interview that the quarterbacks need to take what they're given, you know what I'm saying, and not force things, because we have players around them. They need to just allow, you know, take what they're given. So I don't. I
That's-
what I know what I think it means, but I just wondering what you guys thought.
Yeah, I mean that could mean a myriad of things because I mean that could mean that they are out there putting the ball in areas where they shouldn't be, and putting it in harm's way, or it could mean that in order for Auburn to be successful this year, you don't have to do much because you have the talent on the outside that can do everything for you. You know, you just got to play whoever the quarterback will be. The quarterback has to just play him. We assume he just got to be a good point guard. That's it. You know, literally just got to be a good point guard. So it's not rocket science. It's not like you have to go out there and be, you know, the second coming of Joe Namath or Donovan McNabb. You know, you have the strength. You play to your strengths. So you don't have to, you know, if you see a window and that window don't look right to you, you don't have to force the ball in there. You know, just go to your next option. You know, smart with the football. Basically, what it means is what I take from it. So I don't necessarily think he's saying they're forcing the ball. I just think he just wants them to know that, look, man, there is a lot of talent and a lot of production that can happen if you just allow the talent that we required on the outside, and I'm pretty sure you're talking about the receivers, to just get the ball to them and let them do what they do. That's what I take from that.
What about you, Bubba?
Yeah, that quote was surprising because last year watching Jackson's tape post benching, he was taking what he was overly conservative in the year. Right. I mean, if the back was there, he was going to hit it. So I feel like this may be more talking about Deuce and Ashton. Deuce being a younger guy and Ashton just getting here. So I don't know because I wasn't at the practice, but yeah, you have so many weapons on this roster. There's no point in forcing anything. There's no reason to force it in any situation.
Yeah, I think they said that from practice notes. Jay Crawford had a pick 6.
He did.
You know what I'm saying? So, man, and of course, I know with Ashton, man, he's moving from Stanford, man. The game speed in the SEC is going to be a little different. These are all American, DBs you're dealing with. All, you know what I'm saying? So all American players on defense. So he has to get acclimated. But that's what it sounds like to me, man, that they, in some situations, they are definitely maybe trying to force the ball. And then could that be your over-reliance on those athletes? You know what I'm saying? Where, okay, Cam Coleman might not have a necessarily clean window, and then you are, over relying on, his ability and forcing it in a window when you might have a check down that's open. So hopefully they get that cleaned up, man. Some practice stuff also, man. Injuries. Damari Alston was out with the injury, not season injury, and then he just need to sit him out. Jeremiah Cobb has a finger injury, which they didn't have to do surgery on that. Hugh Freeze said they didn't need to aggravate that. Rashawn Pleasant had an ankle injury, which it was like he needs to sit out. And Champ Anthony is still recovering, but Champ Anthony like, I'm ready. But Hugh Freeze keeps saying like he recovering or something like that. But he's saying he's ready. All right, man, let's talk recruiting right quick, man. This is going to be quick because nothing is happening. We are still 70th in recruiting. We are still 70th, man. I'm still hoping for a top 20 finish. Nick said that's not so, and then Bubba saying top 15 finish. So, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, we'll go with Bubba and get to the top 15 finish. All right, man. August 1st just came and went.
Hey, everybody that was waiting on it.
It was like, bro, this is like August 1st is gonna be a big day for us. And you know what I'm saying, bro? I was like, August 1st is like Christmas waking up, man. August 1st is gone and nothing that I can see happen. Maybe some stuff behind the scenes happen, man. What's y'all thoughts on that? What's your thoughts on the CSC ruling that came down? The reiteration that came down with the College Sports Commission that they said, what did they say? They said all collectives are businesses, but they said we're not going to deal with collectives paying players to play football.
Huh? That's the rule. I thought, huh? Wait. Huh? Say it again.
Man, this is okay.
When did this one come out?
Okay.
Last one I remember them saying was that they were going to treat collectives third-party collectives can now basically play players.
Right, but what they said on that, and everybody put your cap on, man. Put your thinking cap on, because I'm gonna try to break this down, because to me, it gets confusing in my mind trying to explain it to myself. Okay, in-house NIL can pay players to play football. Collectives cannot pay players to play football. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, look how you.
No, I'm not. Huh? What?
Bro,
this
is what they said. They sent a memo to all of the schools.
Okay.
Reiterating the fact that collectives cannot pay players to play football.
When did that memo come out?
It came out this week. Man. The College Sports Commission sent one to all the schools, reiterating, and feel me, because it's like a sleight of words. The team has a salary cap, right? The team itself has a money pool in the salary cap, and you have a money pool in NIL collectives. From the school perspective, the money that's coming from the school, you can pay players to play football, right? On the collective side, you cannot pay players to play football.
Yeah, what I had seen is that the third-party collectives have to prove that it is like a trade.
Right.
Like
it's
they're
not
promoting something, and it's not just some fake business to give money to the player just to play. It's like a promotional thing.
Exactly. Because see, what was happening with the collectives before the CSC, what they were doing with these collectives, man, and we all knew it, allegedly the collectives were formed, man. They were paying them to play for their schools, but they were putting it under the guise of, man, I'm paying you to do this autograph session and these podcast interviews. But what they were really doing is providing a salary to play for a school under the guise of something else.
Yeah,
That's why.
Okay, I get what you're saying. Okay, so yeah, the valid business purpose, that is a valid business purpose. Because for collective, that is a valid business purpose. So basically, if the collective is selling something for profit to the because I was confused the way you were saying it, but I know what you're talking about now. So no, so basically the memo came out and said, the first memo that came out and said that were NIL collectives were not allowed to pay players because they did not serve a valid business purpose, but they were going to be more of a advertising firm. Then the House attorneys and the CSE got together, amended that rule, and basically said third-party collectives and school associated entities do have a valid business purpose, but they can't pay people. They can't play players for play. But the gray area in that is the valid business purpose is that if that collective is selling something for profit, that they can still pay a player because that player is doing something for the collective in order for them to pay them. So nothing changes. It's the exact same.
But I agree, nothing changes. But I'm saying there is a reiteration on the collectives can't pay players to play. So,
but they weren't. But
they were before last year at this time. They were paying what they are reiterating is last year at this time they were paying players to play under the guise of you're doing something for us.
It's the same thing. That's what
I'm saying. That's what they're iterating.
Purpose of them signing autographs for them. So that's
what I'm saying is they are reiterating you trying to do that under the guise of you really trying to, like, just say for instance, if I talk to a player and I'm like, come to him and say, hey, I can get you $1 million to play for the team as your salary. What the College Sports Commission is saying is, as with that money that you're giving them from the collective, it has to go through this Deloitte system, and Deloitte is not going to tolerate those payments equaling this $1 million for you to play football versus $1 million for you just to sign an autograph. You follow what I'm saying? See, the players that are playing under the school, that I'm getting money from the school, they are literally getting paid to play football for their $1 million. It's going to be hard for the collective to make it make sense that DB1 is getting $1 million from the school and you're getting the same million for the collective for signing autographs. You follow what I'm saying? You get it. They're trying to pay both players to play football, one under the school cap and then one under the NIL collective.
Legally,
what they're saying is that's not going to work.
Legally, it don't matter because as long as that valid business purpose is there, it doesn't matter. So the thing is, we talk about Deloitte about to be challenged anyway, so that's about to be out of the way anyway. So the valid business purpose is that this athlete is doing this for this business, and this business is selling this for a profit. So it doesn't matter what they do. It's the same thing as if John Cena went to Fanatics and signed a bunch of posters, and Fanatics paid him money and Fanatics paid him $1 million to do it. Is that worth? Is John Cena's signature on a poster worth $1 million? Who knows? But the thing is, it's a valid business purpose of why they're paying him for that. So
what is but see, this is the thing though, Nick. What is the origin and why are they paying him to do it? They're not paying him just to sign autographs. What I'm saying is it's under the guise of signing autographs, but they're really doing it to give him the salary to play football. You know what I'm saying?
Here's the question.
So what they're saying is what they're saying is the collectives have been doing those things, paying for an autograph, but it's been the sole purpose of them doing those autographs is to effectively give them a football salary.
But what's wrong with that?
What's
the difference in I don't know, let's name somebody. Let's name an athlete. Let's name a professional. What's the difference in Bo Nix getting with I don't know, Minute Maid, and Minute Maid wants to use his name, image, and likeness. What is the original intent for that? Are they just getting with Bo Nix because Bo Nix is just a good guy, or are they getting with Bo Nix because Bo Nix is the quarterback for the Denver Broncos and he can bring in a whole nother audience to Minute Maid? So I understand where you're coming from, but the reason why it's so ambiguous is because a valid business purpose could mean anything. And in this situation, a collective's valid business purpose is if they're selling something for a profit, and if that profit has that athlete's name or he's promoting it, that's a valid business purpose. That's what it is. That's all it is. So I don't see anything different. Like when you look at people collectives like On the Victory, that's what On the Victory was doing for a long time. They was basically making these guys promote On the Victory and having them sign stuff and sell it at these private events. So it's nothing that's really changing. It's just they just trying to put it in wording now. It's literally the same thing.
It's not.
Don't they still have to justify it? Does it still have to go through the clearinghouse? And
yes, that's the difference. It's not. Yeah, exactly, Bubba. That's what I'm saying. It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing as Aiden Hutchinson going to Minute Maid or or any other professional person getting a business deal. This is, trust me. Okay, let me say this first. I don't agree with it, and I don't think it makes sense. I think it's stupid. Okay, I'm just saying, as we go along, just updating the people on what's going on. It's exactly what Bubba's saying. The only difference with that is this is the only place that I know of in America, man, where if somebody wants to get any kind of endorsement deal, it has to be approved by an entity. You see what I'm saying? I'm agreeing with you. Like, it doesn't make sense, but what they're saying is, even if you want those deals, we have to approve it, which it makes no sense. But I'm just saying the difference is there is with all of those deals, it still is an approval process. So that's the difference.
What I'm saying is what they said to approve it has to be a valid business purpose. If they can prove it's a valid business purpose, it will get approved. That's what I'm saying.
Right, but I don't agree. I don't disagree with you. I don't disagree.
So what we talking about is the same. So all they got to do is just say, all the collective has to say is, look, we're doing this. We're selling this object we're selling this thing for a profit, or this guy is going to be coming doing appearances for us in our events. That's our valid business purpose, because we sell tickets to, and I think one of the things that they were using was golf tournaments. If for instance, we use Auburn, for example, Deuce Knight. If On the Victory wanted to pay Deuce Knight $1 million, and Deuce Knight had to sign some stuff that would be sold, and part of his agreement was he had to show up to these events. That's part of a valid business purpose, because they're selling something for a profit. So I get, like I said, I understand what you're saying, but it doesn't change anything, because that's why it's so ambiguous, because anything could be a valid business purpose. So let's just, as long as it's being sold for a profit. So the thing is nothing's changing, because that's basically what's happening now. And if collectives have been doing that, all they got to do is just be like, all right, we just gonna sell this $500 a plate private dinner and have these athletes show up and meet with some of our alumni. And guess what? That basically clarifies our valid business purpose for paying him for paying him out of this collective. That's really what it means. That's really all it is, to be honest with you.
Bubba, any thoughts on that? And I'm gonna let go to the chat and see what they think about it. What do they think?
All right, so all the NIL deals that get rejected, can't the players just sue for restriction of trade?
Yeah, yeah, they could. I think they could, and I think that's what's coming, because you're sitting saying that, okay, yeah, it's a valid business deal, but it still has to be approved by someone. So I think that's the issue, is like, as soon as you get a disapproval for what a collective thinks is a valid business deal, then it has to be approved by the College Sports Commission. As soon as you get a rejection, I think you're going to have lawsuits. But
the thing in that is, if that's the problem, if that's the conversation we having about something being because the conversation we was having before about it being under the guise and stuff, I didn't understand that, because anything could be a valid business purpose. But if we talking about them approving things because of what a collective thinks it is, then guess what? Then the CSC and them need to basically clarify what a valid business purpose is, because all they did was just say it just needs to be a valid business purpose. Just get us into legal terms. That's the reason why it's so ambiguous. It's so unclear, because anything could be a valid business purpose. I could be like, hey, DC, guess what? I want you to come over on Water Cooler Talk two times a week. I'll pay you $100,000 for the next 6 months to do it if you do it 2 times a week. It's a valid business.
My pay?
That's a valid business purpose. But
okay.
if the CSC says it's not, then why is it not? You haven't defined it in written standards of why it's not. Oh, you said a valid business purpose. That's a business transaction between me and DC, if that was to happen. So how is that not valid? So
yeah, I agree with you, dude. I'm just telling you, I'm just saying I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just, messaging what they sent out this week. I'm not saying I agree with it or it makes sense. I'm just Auburn News Today. I'm just giving the news on what happened. So, and what they're saying as far as that is that they're going to look at it, and I don't know how they're going to do it, but some kind of way they're going to look at it and they're going to determine, is this for NIL purposes only, or are you trying to take it off of the under the cap and place it in the NIL, and you're trying to, on the slide, really pay the player, to come to the school? So I don't know how they're going to look at it, what lens they're going to look to prove if that payment is just solely for NIL, or are you working in kind of in conjunction with the school to try to get a player a salary that's not under the cap? That's what I kind of get it now. But I don't know how they're gonna, do that. That's interesting.
The question to that is, why would a kid be talking to a collective in the first place? Like, that's stupid. That, in my opinion, like if the CSC feels that way, so you just think if that's the case, then any kid on that college campus that's not even an athlete should go to Own the Victory and be like, hey, can I get $10,000 to just sign my name on some stuff? So if they are saying what's the reason, the reasoning behind it.
Yeah, but that's my whole point. We all
basically what they need to do is they need to define what a valid business purpose is, so that it will be clear to everybody, but they're not going to do it because it's ambiguous and it's unclear. And when it's ambiguous and unclear, guess what? More people get to make more money and more teams get to win more games. So that's all it is. It ain't nothing to it. It ain't nothing.
I don't think we're gonna stay in this ambiguous place long, because now one thing about August 1st is it's come and gone, and we know that official deals are going out on August 1st, and official deals are going through the clearinghouse, and we do know what I've looked at as far as numbers. I don't know what they are. When I first looked at them, 1 in 4 deals were getting rejected that were going through the clearinghouse. So I don't know what are they going to do about that, redo it or sue. I don't know, but they are rejecting deals. So it is not like they're rubber stamping everything to come through. And with August 1st coming, we know that people are getting official deals. So I think we, a couple weeks, months down the road, we will really know. And I think the ambiguity will be gone. And as my brother said, it's like if you are putting in deals and then they getting rejected, and then you adjusting those deals, then you will learn what the sweet spot is for, doing deals. Anything else on that, Bubba?
Nope. Basically, all of it went over my head. We're good.
Yeah, man, it's a lot, man. I just try to update on what's going on week to week with it. Y'all don't shoot the messenger. I'm just trying to update on everybody. But they did say this week that they just sent a notice out to the schools saying that, hey, we're not gonna allow you to use the collectives to pay players to keep players from under the school cap. You know what I'm saying? Use it as an extension of paying players to ease your cap money, or to ease your ceiling for your cap. I don't know how they're gonna do it. It's interesting. Let me catch up to Tights. Tights says, man, he's 500. He's telling Jackson Arnold playing. Okay, I read that one, man. Tim the Tool Man says, Tight ain't heard nothing about Ty Simpson, but seen a few hype picks only. Sounds like 6 wins coming down. Yeah, man, on that Ty Simpson thing, man, in the all season, all the Alabama shows, all they were doing is talking about how Ty Simpson was better than Jalen Milroe. They were glad Jalen Milroe was gone. This is Ty Simpson era. He's a better quarterback and all this. And then Caden Proctor go to SEC Media Days and say it's a 3-way tie. Yeah. Like now they like backtracking on how great Ty Simpson is. That's when wild. You know what I'm saying, they told us all season, yeah, Ty Simpson gonna come in and do A, B, and C, and he's gonna do this. And we like, bro, how you just gonna replace Jalen Milroe, who was a Heisman candidate, with someone who we like, y'all ain't even seen this dude really play, but y'all like he's the heir apparent and y'all gonna be better at quarterback, only for us to get to this point and your starting offensive tackle saying it's a 3-way tie with a transfer and a freshman quarterback. Like, make it make sense, bro. Like,
make it make sense, please make it make sense. Please make it make sense how Alabama is better than Auburn's. When basically we sit here and saying that both have, when some people sit here and say that both have the same issues, how's Alabama's offense better than Auburn's? Please help me understand that. Help me understand.
I don't know, Nick. You tell me, bro. You tell me. Tim Two Man said nuts so like above the rim or crazy. Get Mustard says August 1st didn't work out. Another fail for it again award for us coming in the mail. Yep. Tight says Huggy. He says he needs 2 more subs to 500. If you're in here, man, go subscribe to Tight Sports Alabama Mega Podcast. Get him to 500, man. You know what I'm saying? Do that, man. He said he got the Pumas with Fat Boy strings, and he said he kicking, man. He just need 2 more to 500, man. Y'all go do that, man. Somebody get this man 2 more subs, please. Yes, C-Hall. What Eagle fan? What's up, C-Hall? Get musty, man. We in here get musty. Get musty. You know what I'm saying? That's what we doing, man. That's what we do for this Auburn football, man. He said they can't manage all these collectives. LOL. I totally agree with you. See how everybody speaking. That's always been outside of NIL theory. He said, man, y'all better get on that like button. That's right, man. Hit the like button, man. Hit the like button. Some schools probably cheat. Some schools probably cheated. I think they want to penalize them now. It's all silly. I would not give a kid hundreds of thousands of dollars if it was just some kid. Warm up the lawyers. Yeah, I agree. I think it's only a matter of time. All right, man. Let's go to this linebacker room, which I think is probably one of the most rooms I'm looking forward to. We got DeMarcus Riddick, man, the superstar, man, started, came on the field, starts as a freshman, man. He is the quarterback hunter, the mobile quarterback hunter, 6'2", 228, man. Robert Woodyard Jr., looking for a big year from my man, Robert Woodyard. Been on the team, like 4 years now? He's going through some injuries.
Going into his 4th year.
Okay. Caleb Wheatland, transfer from Maryland. Bryce Dees, freshman, 6'1", 210, linebacker, Prince George County, Maryland. St. Francis from that. We got a pipeline from St. Francis. Elijah Melendez, that's Nick Boy.
Yeah.
The Hope, the Freak, 6'0", 228, Kissimmee, Florida, down there near Mickey Mouse. Xavier Atkins, he's a transfer from LSU from Houston, Texas. All right, man. What y'all got on this room, man? Talk to me.
Yeah, all I got is, like, just so everybody knows, both these freshmen are going to play, and they're probably going to play a lot of snaps. They're going to find a way to get Bryce Dees on the field. And Elijah Melendez might end up being the backup Mike Backer before it's over. That kid is a freak of nature. And Bryce Dees, he is an insane athlete. He's undersized. He's got a lot of similarities to Eugene Asante. They're going to find a way to get him on the field.
Nick, you got anything on it?
Yeah, I think this room is going to be the surprise. I think we know what this D-line can be, the talent there. I think we know what the secondary is going to be. Talent there. Like I said, the biggest question mark all season has been the linebacker room. For the simple fact, because a lot of these guys in this room have not played much at Auburn. I think DeMarcus Riddick is probably the one that has the most experience. Well, no, Wheatland, because Wheatland transferred in.
Yeah, that's right.
In a Auburn Tigers uniform, I think Riddick is the guy that has the most experience. Woodyard was playing some, but then kind of just was out of the rotation for towards the end of the season a couple of seasons ago. But I think the talent in this room is just amazing for one. And that's just gonna pop on the field when we get there. So I think the closer I get to the season, the more I get excited, because I just feel as if that's what we consider to be the question mark on the defense. I feel as if it's probably gonna be the biggest surprise of the year for Auburn, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, Hugh Freeze say, man, the team speed is just they're just faster than what they were last year. And he mentioned the linebackers, man, as far as speed is concerned. So I think you guys are right on that. That's why I'm looking forward to this team. If the linebackers step up and are a good surprise, man, the defense is going to be insane. If the linebackers can step up, man, and be better than last year's linebacker core, and we have to see it because it was a lot of experience in that linebacker core. If they can stand up and be better than that linebacker core, I'm expecting a top 15 defense as far as scoring defense.
Okay.
I know you said you're expecting a top 10.
Yep, top 10.
Bubba, what do you think? What do you think Auburn lands as far as scoring defense? To me, that's really the only metric matters to me. Bubba, what do you see them at?
About 25-ish. I think they're going to.
That's where they were last year.
Yeah, I think they're going to be about the same. I think they're going to give up some explosive plays, but I also think they're going to come up with some big plays. I think the turnovers are going to go way up.
Okay.
I think they're going to force a lot of turnovers, but there may be some games where they let us down a little bit just due to experience.
No, I can go there. Okay, so where are the explosive plays that you see? Are you saying explosive plays in the passing game or in the running game?
I think both. I think the inexperience at linebacker and defensive line. I think we're going to give up some explosives through both of those.
Okay.
Because losing Dorian Mausi, and also defensive line wise, like losing Philip Bleedy, that's a bigger loss than people are giving it credit for. Isaiah Rakes losing him. So I think we're going to give up some explosives on the ground for sure.
Okay. And this is a question I want to ask you, Bubba, before I get to this next subject, some more practice notes. And I asked Nick them this last week. As far as the defensive line, when you talk about Travis and when you talk about Blockton, do you think they can give you the same production that Bleedy and Rakes gave you last year?
I think they're going to create more havoc. And it's not just Blockton. Darion Smith's going to create a lot in pass rush. So I think a lot of these guys are going to create plays because they're just such great athletes. But Malik Blockton had some issues fundamentally last year, staying in his gaps. That's obviously Malik Autry's going to have that issue because he's just young. Jordan Crawford's probably going to have that issue. So that we won't be as stingy against the run as we were with the seniors we had on the defensive line last year, like Rakes and like Bleedy. But they're going to create havoc. I think they're definitely going to create havoc.
Yeah. Okay. That's interesting, man. All right, let me ask you this, and we're gonna get some other practice notes, man. Of course, DBs, wide receivers, both are flashing on both sides of the ball, which is good, man, because now we have competition, man. We have true competition. So I don't think when we get on the field there will be any shell shock. You know what I'm saying? From being in a practice and not having elite players that you're playing against. So I think now that we get in the game, man, I think we're gonna, we'll be used to good competition. Of course, we just talked about Malik Blockton, which I think Marcus Harris helps him a lot, man, because his brother's playing in pros. Even Keldrick Falk said, he said, man, he is not just a football player, he's a real football player, because he was like, man, his play recognition and what he can diagnose as far as a defensive lineman is pretty good. He said, especially for his classification. Talked about team speed. And the last thing, man, and I'm gonna let you go with this, Bubba, because you called it. They said Omar Mapson, man, is like, he's doing real good, man. And Hugh Freeze says he's finishing runs, man. So he was like, that's been his surprise of fall camp. And I was like, surprised, man. That wasn't a surprise to Bubba. He did a Bubba breakdown, which I call a Bubba breakdown on this channel. Bubba and the Old Man Auburn Sports Talk. Bubba, you talked about that on your channel when they picked up his commitment. You said, and I was like, whoa, when you said his commitment, you thought he was a better back presently than Alvin Henderson was. So go ahead, Bubba, talk to us, man. You called it.
Yeah, his contact balance is incredible. It's similar to guys like Trey Mason, where he just doesn't go down on first contact. His vision is so far ahead of any like 17 or 18-year-old running back I've ever seen. Okay. And he's solid enough in pass protection where he's at least, at bare minimum, he is a net neutral. And my big thing with Alvin is an incredible athlete. But in Hugh Freeze's system, which when it's right is very, very heavy wide zone and inside zone, Alvin Henderson does not have a ton of reps in wide zone and inside zone. He definitely doesn't have a ton of reps in pass protection because he was playing Wildcat quarterback. He was playing Wildcat quarterback running counter and power at Auburn. So it's going to take him a little bit of time. He's going to be a really good player, but Omar is just so much more ready because even body-wise, he's like 5'9", 215.
Yeah, man. They showed some pictures of this dude, bro. He jacked already, bro.
Yeah, he's very similar to Damari. He's not the most explosive guy. He doesn't have 4.4 speed or anything, but he's going to get you 4 yards, a lot like Trey Mason, who on those zone runs would get you 4 yards, 5 yards, 4 yards, 5 yards consistently. And he can catch the ball out of the backfield. He's just going to be really solid. And if he has to play this year, which he probably won't have to play a ton, but if he has to play this year, he can play, and he can play every down, all 3 downs, because he can pass protect, and he can get you 4 and 5 yards in the zone run game. Yeah,
that's good, man. Like I say, you broke that down, Bubba, on your show, man, and on your when he committed, man. So y'all go back and check that out, man. And I listened to his running back on, I think he was on Auburn Live, which is the corner now, and his running back coach, the running back coach for Damari Alston, and him and Jeremiah. And they asked him about all 3 running backs, and he was like, man, this Omar Mapson kid, he's come to, get some training. He was like, man, this guy is going to be a real dude. He was like, he is for real. So Omar Mapson and practice notes. And lastly, man, I want to ask y'all this before we get to the comments, and I want y'all to think about this while I catch up the comments. We have this whole narrative, this whole thing about, man, Hugh Freeze has these powder mint gloves on Jackson Arnold, man, and he's not letting the defense do what they do, and he's being too soft on Jackson Arnold, man. So let me see what they say, and these cats say, and then I want to get y'all thoughts on that, man. Let me see where we are in the comments. I'm trying to catch up. You can go ahead, Nick, while I catch up comments, man. While I figure out where we are.
I'm gonna just be honest with you. I think it's just love blown. I think the whole narrative about the defense taking it easy on Jackson Arnold, so his confidence at the end of the season. I mean, at the end of practice, it's just overblown. Like, come on. Like, I mean, like, let's we talking about, and I think we said this in the text there. We talk about spring ball, not fall. we talk about what happened to spring ball. Like, come on, man. Like, they only been practicing for what, 2-3 days this now, and Hugh Freeze said that when he said that statement, he said that statement before fall practice even started. So I'm just saying, like, come on, man. Like, let's tone it down some, bro, because it happens everywhere you go. It happens. It happens at all universities, to where all university football programs where they don't go hard in certain periods. Now there is a period where they do go team and teams, and they do go full, and everything happens there. If you just look at a natural progression practice schedule for a college football team. But let's calm it down, man. Let's calm it down, bro. Let's chill out. Let's chill out. That was back in the day. We was talking. That was something that happened back in spring, bro.
Yeah,
like,
that was he said that before SEC media days.
Yeah,
but
that's what I'm saying, like,
and then he did mention fall, and
it's just a story.
Yeah,
story because something that Hugh Freeze said. If somebody if another coach would have said it, would it be a big story?
Yeah, I agree with that. And Bubba, you got anything on it?
Yeah, it's just it's been taken out of context, not just overblown, also taken widely out of context. What he was talking about was install.
Yes.
You're not mixing up coverages in install. You're not rolling from cover 2 to cover 1 in install. You're not bringing saw blitz in install. It's like, it's so many people that don't understand how a football practice works are the people that are coming at him for it.
That part.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know. I agree with that, man. And that's the key word that everyone is missing. He was saying during install, man. He wasn't talking about the whole practice, every practice. He's like, man, we're trying to install, and we had, they're blitzing, doing exotic stuff during install. It's like that benefits no one. It benefits no one. So the dude did not say, like the whole practice, and he gonna coddle Jackson Arnold. And I would agree with this. If we have any problems with the QB position, everybody gonna circle back to this narrative that was created that he's taking it on easy on Jackson Arnold. And that's not even what he said. But if it happens, if there's any struggle, dude, this is coming back up. This is oh my God, this is coming back up.
You know what? You know what the funny part about it is? If he struggles doing Baylor, it's gonna come up during the Baylor game.
Yes. Yeah, it is.
Oh, and like, come on, man. It's the first game of the season. Like, in first games of all teams struggle in first game of the season. Unless you got people that are returning in the position, you got a lot of production returning.
Yeah.
Technically, Auburn has a new quarterback and a new system coming in. Even though he's comfortable in the system, he's played in a similar style system before and things stuff like that. Still expect some mistakes, but because it's already because of the way that things have been happening in the past couple of seasons, people are ready to jump on it.
Absolutely, man. What's up, Stan Howard? Go ahead, Bubba.
DJ Durkin is a psycho if he was rolling down coverages and with the scout team during install. That man is a psycho.
Hey, man, I love it though. That I would want that for my defensive coordinator. I would want that. I would want to be like, all right, bro, call the dogs off, DJ, man. Let's chill out, man. We just got out here, man. We stretching and you blitzing, bro. I love that. I want my defensive coordinator aggressive like that. And man, I've looked at Auburn defense, man. If you go back and look at the Arkansas game, when DJ is playing aggressive ball and not, 3 down in it, which I know it's a time and place for that. But when he's like literally aggressive play calling like that, man, it is something to be dealt with, bro. It's beautiful.
When he empties a clip.
Huh?
When he empties a clip like that?
Yeah. Oh, man, it's beautiful. He is good at it, man. I just wish he would do it more often. I know you can't do it every play, but man, when he does, man, that's a thing of beauty, man. Stan says Tennessee for life.
No. Get ready for that bad season this year, Tennessee.
Yeah,
75.
Yeah, like you say, you slid that John Cena drop in there real smooth, man. Tight says boo to Tennessee. All those hurdles will be kicked over. Okay. I thought things like autographs was under NIL. It is. It is definitely is, man. 2 of those likes are mine. Where the other 12? Please come on now. I love it. See y'all. Thank you, man. See y'all. Thank you, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is crazy how much spare time does a football FBS player have after school and practice. My point, as the money goes up, this will never make sense. Folks just do not want it to. It doesn't make sense, bro. We all agree on it. Don't make sense. They say you better take that deal.
Off the record, you ain't. School ain't even a thing during the fall semester.
Yep. Right. Yep. That's
off the record. I'm just being honest with you. It ain't even a thing. It ain't even a thing. As much as you hear about, they go to study hall. They got people that go to class and take notes for them. Like, it's a whole different situation. This is a whole different situation.
Oh, Tonic Coker is in the house. What's up, man? 12-0 War Eagle. Let's go. Yes, sir. Nick saying 10-2. Bubba, you saying you with me 8-4, 8-8 win season, 8-4. Bubba.
Did Bubba leave?
I don't know, man. We'll get back to him. Here comes. What happened? I don't know. War Eagle folks, Auburn Dad for Life is here, man. Everybody's speaking. Auburn Dad, huh?
I don't know what happened. It just went away.
Oh man,
he back. He back.
Nope. Whoa.
What's going on?
Oh no, what's going on with Bo, man?
Are we being
Hall says exactly DC, you right. He agrees with DC. Give you a little something, C Hall, for agreeing with me. He says he's just trying to hold on a second, man. Bubba done dropped off.
He dropped out of here.
Yeah, Bubba dropped off. We'll get him when he come back. Let me get to my folks in the comment, man.
Yeah.
Going forward too, man. If I'm gonna say this, going forward, man. If you wanna comment live, man. If you want to comment live, this Nick them do calling shows. We did calling shows sometime last year. We're gonna kind of do it differently here. If you want to comment and talk about anything, man, and just make a comment, man, I'm gonna drop the link, man. And then you come backstage. It's got to be audio only. It's gonna be the same way during the season. If you just want to get something off your chest, man, talk some Auburn football, something you want to bring up. He says EM is going to be a problem once he gets some experience. Our offense is better than y'all's because none of our quarterback need.
Wow.
I don't know what that means. Jackson.
A binky. You talking about the little?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
The pacifiers.
Yeah. Okay. You is kind. You is smart. You is handsome. That's
wow. Okay.
That's from the help, I think. Huggy, I feel you. One stripe of orange is cleaner than a crimson suit. Wow, that's dope. I like that, man.
Yeah, I like that,
man. Yeah, I hope it comes together for us. Hopefully, we finally beat Georgia and Alabama. Yeah, I'm hoping that is the deal for this year, man. Me and Nick kind of landing on the same page as that, man. We expecting victories over Georgia and Alabama, man. Months ago, right, Nick? Yeah. Nick, did Hugh use a binky? Okay. Oh wow. Okay. That Bella game is pick'em. Is that bad? I mean, good. You know what? When we talking Vegas, man, they're not really. They're picking the games closer. They trying to get money on both sides, man.
Yeah.
That's it. Get Mustard, Stan. This is for you. Tennessee, man. This kid Mustard.
He's so over, bro. He's so over. I'm looking at SummerSlam right now, and I'm just upset that Montez Ford not getting the push that he's supposed to be getting. He's so over with the crowd, but hey, it is what it is.
Okay.
I just out there.
All right. That's what's up, man. Hey, this is the last thing I'm gonna ask y'all, man. Did anybody in the chat? Last question we getting off. Unless y'all want to talk about something else. Did anybody in the chat go to the Auburn sale yesterday?
You did.
I went to the Auburn sale yesterday, man. I want to know if anybody.
Yesterday, he went to that's what they told me. They told me you left family reunion, bro. And went to the Auburn sale.
Listen, man. I took Asia up there, man. I had to go slide up there, man, because. Listen, man. I could when they said an Auburn jersey for $35.
I saw that. Did you get
one?
They
said because like when shout out to Slay, because me and Slay, man, bro. Shout out to I'm asking because all of those people, man, that we stood out in the blazing sun for an hour outside on the practice field. You deserve an award, man.
What did you do today, though?
Huh?
Did you get anything?
Oh, bro,
okay,
man,
let's see.
Man. I loaded up, bro. I got this.
Okay.
I got this.
Okay, you got that jersey. You got that.
Look what Slay came on.
51. Who was number 51?
Bruh, come on, Travis, bruh.
Oh, Travis
T
Williams.
Will, baby.
But that's wait.
Look,
That ain't
man, Asia got
that
the
jersey.
game worn. We got these are game worn jerseys, bro. She
But,
got
okay,
the one with the
Travis Williams on the back though.
no, it ain't got. It doesn't have anybody name on it. Then hers, man, got the SEC graduate low, man. Like they were literal game worn jerseys for $35, man. I copped the Stormtrooper. You know what I'm saying? I got the Stacey Dantley 32, whoever you want to attribute to 32. And I got a blue and a white one, man. So yeah, man, it was a great experience, man. But that was.
I wish I would have known you were going. I would have told you. I would have asked you to see if you could give me a blue 44 for Ben Tate.
Yeah, they had them all, bro. That's just perfect. Any number you wanted, bro. Any number, you know what I'm saying? You want it. It was dope, though. It was a dope experience, man. Glad to go through it, man. But I mean, the heat was something, man. Tonic says, gonna be hard beating Oklahoma in Norman. I agree. I think I got Auburn losing in Norman. I do. Seahawk, too mad, couldn't make it, man. Our resellers are going crazy on Facebook Marketplace with Auburn merch from the sale, bro. I don't doubt it, man. Cats was coming. What's crazy I'm gonna say this we were outside, man, and like we got in like with the second wave, and like the first cats come in, bro. I'm like hating, like the first cats that came out of the building. I'm hating. I'm like, man, this dude got a whole box of stuff, man. Like, you know, I'm like. But then guess what? DC came out with a box himself. I'm like, man, I'm sorry, man. DC got a box too. But shout out to Slay, bro. We was out there in that sun, bro. We baked yesterday, man. We baked, bro. But Nick, where can they find you, man?
Yeah, man. You can find me right there. You know what that says? Water Cooler Talk Sports, man, on YouTube. Go over there and subscribe to the channel. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, call-in shows, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. Around the water cooler, man. We appreciate you so much. We are on our way to 700 subscribers. So please go over there and hit the subscribe button. Follow us on Twitter at CoolestPod23. Trying to get our followers up there as well on Twitter. And just know that Auburn live football game watches will be happening every week over on Water Cooler Talk. And it's going to be pretty interactive. So we hope y'all come over there, subscribe to Water Cooler Talk Sports, and come have a good time around the water cooler with us. We appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Bubba, what can they find you at, my man?
Just any social media. I don't have any of the passwords anymore. I've gone completely zero dark 30. So if you want to find me, you can only find me on YouTube at this point.
Because you can't find your password?
Contribute to, you know, I'm rattling a little tin can. Okay. I need the money for the fine.
Oh, I forgot about that, Bubba. Okay, Bubba. Okay, I will commit to this. Man. I will commit to this for the next few weeks till the show starts. For the next 2 weeks, y'all keep this in mind. Bubba has an outstanding ticket. It's a ticket, Bubba. Outstanding fine, huh?
No, it got suspended.
Okay,
Bubba.
Okay, so Bubba got an outstanding fine he has to pay to get his driver's license back. So, as an Auburn family man, anybody who wants to give a super chat, super thanks, or whatever, man, you know, to help Bubba pay off his fine. That's what we're gonna do for the next. How many weeks before the season start?
We got 3 weeks.
3 weeks, man. Okay, next 3 weeks, man, for the season start. Just remind me, man. Y'all remind me of the Bubba fun, man. The Bubba fun, man. The Bubba fun. We want to help Bubba pay off his fine, man. All right, so whatever go, and I'll find out what Bubba fine is, man, and we'll pay it off. And then if there's anything left, we'll just give it to an orphanage. How about that, man? All right, that'll work. Everybody good with that, man? So y'all spread the word. You know what I'm saying? 3 weeks, man. You know what I'm saying, Bubba, you got 20 from me, bro. You got 20. You got 20 from me, man. So, all right, man. You can find me on all platforms at Auburn_Addicts on all platforms. And, man, after the games this year, man, we're going to do a pick 'em, man. Some games will be on Water Cooler Talk Sports after show games, and then some after show games will be on Auburn Addicts-TV. So subscribe to both, man, because we'll be interchangeable as far as where we go, as far as what we do the after game show, man. We're going to be doing it in both spots, man. It's going to be amazing. Some of the games where Nick goes live, I'll just pop in, and then after the show, we'll do an after the game call-in show, you know, on both channels, man. So y'all subscribe to both channels. Bubba and the Old Man Sports Talk YouTube, man. Subscribe, man. You can't get into his other ones, man. So until then, man, we want to say War Eagle, man. We appreciate y'all coming in. Also, man, Huggy Beard. Y'all check out Huggy Beard channel on YouTube, man. And we'll see y'all next week.